Hello again, everyone. Edwin Learnard back once again. In this YouTube astrological segment, I'm going to be dissertating and talking about Chiron Conjunct Midheaven in a natal horoscope. As most of you know, Chiron is associated with the wounded healer. It is an area in our horoscope where we often emphasize or accentuate strongly with others as far as helping others deal with emotional wounds mainly, and a lot of times we often neglect ourselves in this area. A lot of this is attributed to overcompensation. I believe this is often due to the fact that we're expending so much time and energy helping others in this department that we often neglect ourselves. It's not that we're not capable of helping ourselves, we just simply don't do it in a lot of instances. And Chiron is perceived or seen as an asteroid or planetoid by most people. However, as far as its impact or influence on a natal chart, I see it like a generational planet, giving a lot more significance by house placement as opposed to the sign it resides in. However, I believe the sign that it is in will flavor the house placement a little bit anyway. Now, the first thing I see when I look at Chiron conjunct the midheaven is something where this person may have experienced emotional wounds, perhaps somehow in their community, maybe the public image, and it may not be necessarily this person's fault. They could be victimized perhaps by something that was slanderous and lies that were stated about him or her. There might be something associated with that dominant parent or the fatherly, whoever, presumably in most cases the father. Maybe this person, the father, may have experienced emotional wounds, or the father image, or the dominant parent, or this person may have experienced some wounds in relationship with this person. This could be somebody that may have had some difficulties, perhaps with supervisors, superiors. The 10th house is also connected with the government, so it could be possible in some instances or some isolated cases where maybe this person may feel that the government has not done enough for him or her, or has felt some kind of wounds by the government. For example, somebody on Social Security may be thinking they're not getting the fair amount of money, income on this. So that would be one example of that. And we look at the 10th house. It's just about 10th house is associated with authority in general. So this could be somebody that may have had some difficulties, emotional wounds associated with this, perhaps in their career or livelihood to some degree. Now, this may also be the person that can help others in connection with their career, their livelihood, emotional wounds that were connected with this. They may be able to help others. They could help others perhaps in matters connected with emotional wounds that a person may have experienced with the father or the dominant parent, their career, their own public image. A lot of this could be dependent on the sign, not a lot, but a little bit anyway, I should say, on the sign that Chiron resides in. So, for example, let's say somebody had Chiron in Sagittarius, and it made a conjunction to the MC. Now, this could be somebody that might be able to help, be somebody that can maybe perhaps even heal literal wounds, maybe working as like a sports physician, maybe perhaps that way, or perhaps through philosophy, higher education. This could be somebody that may be able to teach philosophy and be able to help others in the process this way, or help, and even if not by profession, this person may be able to help others perhaps with their own career wounds, perhaps by doing something in connection with the sign that the Chiron resides in. Let's say somebody has Chiron in Scorpio conjunct the MC. Well, this person maybe perhaps through something supernatural, astrology, metaphysical field, may be able to help more like occult science, somebody may be able to do this maybe in connection with their career, and perhaps help others heal their emotional wounds or deal with their problems just by giving that person an understanding of their own charts in this manner. Now, this could be, and they may be able to help themselves at some point in this way. Now, as I've stated before, what's so important is that the way you help others, and somebody with this conjunction obviously may have a great propensity to help others, heal others, deal with their career matters and things connected with their livelihood. But what the key is to impart this on yourself and be able to help yourself at the same time. And it's often difficult to help others' wounds when yours are not taken care of. So really the first step, I think, in what's paramount as far as this aspect goes, in all Chiron aspects, is to help yourself before you make the effort to maybe to help others. And anyway, that'll conclude this YouTube astrological segment for Chiron Conjunct Midheaven and the natal horoscope. Now stay tuned next time, where I'll be dissertating and talking about Chiron sextile or trine the midheaven in a natal chart. Two things I want to get with you on before I head out. Firstly, the stars may impel but do not compel. And secondly, never isolate any single astrological element, aspect, planetary placement, position, configuration, influence, or what have you, and make an analysis of a person, astrologically speaking, based on this alone, because a person astrologically is the sum of all their components in their natal chart and not just one. Until next time, people, stay well.